The country is grappling with the big dope shame. Union Minister Ajay Maken says Suresh Kalmadi and his aides Lalit Bhanot are equally responsible for the doping mess, one after the other, almost as if never seen before, in the biggest single sporting racket that's being discovered. Indian athletes have been found guilty of doping. Now, Times Now did its own expose and found that performance drugs are sold easily. They are easily available. Some other people tell us that coaches actually instruct athletes on how to go about drugging. Some others say, and here's the unofficial information, some others say that if you go to a national games, at the end of the national games, the drains outside the national games are jammed with used drug syringes. You'd almost wonder whether you came for a national event, sporting event, or for a drug abuser's rave party. That's how bad the situation is. My question is very simple. If the situation is so bad, then how come we didn't know so far? Let me welcome into the debate Ashwini Nachappa joining us from Bangalore, Boria Majumdar joining us from Kolkata, ML Dogra, Director of the Athletics Federation of India from Delhi, Hakimuddin Habibullah Hakim is joining us, former Olympian swimmer from Bangalore, Adil Sumariwala, thanks for coming in Mumbai, Vandana Rao, former athlete, joining us in our studios here, and Dr. PSM Chandran, Director of the Sports Medicine Federation from New Delhi. Question for one. Ashwini, if the situation is so bad, then how come none of us knew till now?
Well, it was all hushed up for almost, at least the past 4-5 years. There's been talk about it. Everybody's been talking about it in the circuit. And there's been a lot of speculations after the CWG and Asian Games performances of our athletes. I think Usha was the first one to come out and publicly say that, it is humanly impossible for athletes to erase 2 to 3 seconds within a span of 2 months. So doubts have been raised, but nothing has really come out, and I'm happy that finally the can of worms is all coming out.
No, but the question here is this. I mean, it's completely surprising, but Suresh Kalmadi really said that, this proved what a great sports organizer and sports administrator he was, almost suggesting as if despite the scam, he was organizing Indian sport well and he got 100 medals. Adil, you buy that logic? Everybody was happy. Suddenly, the resurgence of Indian sport was the cover story on each magazine.
Arnab, what I think is at the time of the Commonwealth Games, I think they did a lot of good work. The coaches and Sports Authority of India and stuff like that. Even the supplements that were given by Sports Authority of India.
What's the good work? The fact is you can't say you did some good work and you did some drugging on the side.
I'm not sure of that. I'll tell you why. Because they got tested so many times before the Commonwealth Games. After the Commonwealth Games, they went straight to the Asian Games in China, got tested in China.
No, so are you saying these tests are fake? The test results are
these tests,
doubting the test
I'm
results.
not doubting the test at all. At all. Not doubting the test. But there could be, I'm not saying that.
What's your point? Your point is on exact timing. Now, then, before Kalmadi's time, before Kalmadi. But Kalmadi's been there for a decade and a half.
Nobody is talking about Kalmadi's time before or after. I think that because it was the Commonwealth Games, whether it was the athletes, the coaches, everybody really worked to a very systematic program.
You have Ashwini Nachappa. Is it possible to erase 2 seconds of your timing? Let me ask you 1 minute.
That is a question if they really, Arnab, if that is the question, if they really worked hard and the results were shown, what was the necessity to take anabolic steroids?
Precisely. Answer.
No. I'm not saying anything at this point. I said on day one, I am not sure whether these kids have taken substances
But they have. The tests prove it.
Yeah, but whether they just bought stuff off the shelves.
Stuff like a can of Pepsi, perhaps?
You buy creatine off the shelf from these places.
So you also buy nandrolone, danazole, menobolone, stenozolol, testosterone.
Let me explain to you that these drugs that you're talking about are anabolic steroids. These athletes will not even take a cough syrup.
But they have. It's been proven.
So let's wait for that inquiry, Arnab.
No, but the results are there.
Let's wait for the inquiry to find out whether they were given knowingly.
How will an inquiry prove? You can't have a medical examination to prove whether it's given knowingly or unknowingly.
And I'll tell you how you can do it as Times Now. I can tell you how you can.
Sure, thank you very much. Every onus of everything comes on Times Now.
I'm saying I can tell you
I'd be happy to take the responsibility.
Or not, what one needs to do is go and get the batch out of that same
Sir, I know
place
what
where
you're
they
saying.
bought the drugs, get a batch of those drugs and test them, and you'll know whether what the
share with
kids
you
are
openly
saying
tonight.
is right or wrong.
So let me share with you openly tonight. The athletes are so scared. They have been crying on camera.
Yes, they have.
You see the pressure on them. I'm asking openly tonight. Why did Karnam Malleshwari not lift in 2004 after having got a medal in 2000? Why have athletes cried in the past? We've been trying to hide this. What do you think, Vandana? Can you change your... Ashwini Nachappa says you can't remove 2 seconds of your performance overnight unless you're completely drunk.
Yeah,
You agree?
I agree with her because it's highly impossible to cut 3 seconds in a span of 1 month. It's highly impossible.
So what's going on in your view? What's the real story? Uncensored story.
I'm sure they are all into something because I cannot comment on anything.
You must have heard as a former
Yeah.
athlete. What have you heard? You don't have to take names tonight of the news, but still.
No, in the sense I am totally out of touch now because I used to go for these nationals to watch the athletes. Once I went for a junior nationals and I saw all syringe and all those things thrown everywhere. And from that
You saw
time,
that?
I've seen
Which
that.
year was this?
It was held in Bombay, I think 2002 or something like that.
And you saw syringes thrown around
Yes,
everywhere?
yes. And from that time, I have stopped
Yes.
going for any of the
Yes.
meets.
Well, I mean, you know, that,
Yes.
no, but
Arnab, let me just
Yes.
come in here.
Can I come in here?
I
Every junior nationals, at every junior nationals, you will see syringes thrown all over the ground, in the toilets. It has been highlighted in the media. You know, photographs are splashed in all the major newspapers in every city wherever the nationals have been held. Nobody has taken any account of these things.
Ashwini is absolutely right.
I'm asking a simple question tonight. Are these officials and authorities blind? Do they get a cut for the drugs or do they get a commission for the medals? Simple question. Hakim, what do you think? What's going on? Let's reveal the real story.
Well, I mean, just to answer your earlier question, Arnab, you spoke about, why didn't these things come to light earlier? The simple thing is, NADA did not exist in India until it was created for the Commonwealth Games.
Yes.
So, while a lot of things happened, there were very few opportunities to test the athletes. First of all, during competition, and even fewer opportunities to test the athletes during training or out of competition, as they call it. So that's a very simple starting point for why this is coming to light and why there will be, I believe it's still a scratch on the surface, and there will be a lot more in the days to come.
Hakim, question is who cares, Hakim? Who cares? Do the politicians care? One politician covers up for the other. Vijay Kumar Malhotra says, please do not ask anything about Kalmadi and Bhanot. They are in jail, for God's sake, he says. And when you're in jail, you can't ask questions. I mean, I find this logic absurd. Because you are in jail, I will not ask you what happened for the last decade and a half under your reign. Does this make sense to you, Hakim?
Well, I mean, see, I can't comment on the politics of it, but what I can say is that a lot more needs to be done. I think there's a larger environmental issue that we are dealing with. There's a huge level of ignorance that people hide under, whether it is the athletes or the coaches at one end, or just the larger issue of the competency of many of the doctors in being able to just guide the athletes. So for me, while it is, for me, the athlete is only at a level a small component of the system. Unfortunately, it's the most visible component of the system.
No, but then where are the others? I am only interested, Boria, who are the others? First of all, are the athletes innocent? Certainly not. No. But who are the others? Can we please name them? Because right now I only know the athletes' names. I don't know the name of a single official who takes responsibility for being part of this nexus.
Arnab, there are lots of parallelists today, so let me just make quick 4 points. You mentioned Vijay Kumar Malhotra saying Kalmadi and Bhanot, for God's sake, they're in jail. So let me ask Vijay Kumar Malhotra. He's been the vice president of the Indian Olympic Association for too long. Why doesn't he take responsibility? This has been going on for the last decade and a half. All of us know it. You asked a question, so what's going on? What is going on is actually institutional drugging. Take that question mark out of your story. Everybody knows. Ajay Maken was blaming Suresh Kalmadi and Lalit Bhanot. So the Sports Authority of India reports directly to the Sports Ministry. I'm not blaming Mr. Markan, he's just been in office for a month. What about his predecessors? What about Mr. Gill? How does he not be culpable? You know, the institutional practice of drugging has been going on in this country. Adil was making a point about Commonwealth Games, good work done. You know what the good work is? The good work is 2 months before the games, they actually may have known that, okay, this is the period taken to erase the effects of these drugs so that these guys don't get caught. That may have been the good work. It cannot just be that overnight anabolic steroids.
No, 1 second, Boria, let's cut the chase. I have a question here. Here's my question. There is this gentleman called Ogoro Donik or something like that, right? Ukrainian coach. I'm sorry if I got the name pronunciation wrong. Now, he says after the CWG medals, this man got his lucrative contract extended by the Athletics Federation of India, whose eminent chief till late is presently in some cell in Tihar, not without reason. Now he says, I didn't tell the athletes to buy food supplements. I'm not a fool to tell the athletes to consume something that is in the WADA list. But he still keeps his contract. The athlete is banned. This man keeps his contract. Ashwini. Yes.
He's flying out tonight. But I think the point that we need to
why don't we arrest him?
Who is this person called Alex? Who is this person called Alex that the Federation has paid 40 lakh of rupees to get these coaches? Who's the middleman there?
Ashwini, my question is this. You have Jonna Murmu, Tiana Mary, Priya Panwar, Akunji, Jose Kumari, all of them testing positive, and all of these people...
There is nobody to support them. There is nobody to fight for them.
No, my question is simple. Why are you letting Ogor Donik, why are you not cancelling his contract? B, if the sports minister is saying take action against him, why is he flying out? Prima facie, why don't you build up a case against him at the local police level? Why don't you do that?
Exactly.
And stop him from flying out of India tonight.
I mean,
that's exactly.
Absolutely.
He needs to be arrested. He should not be leaving the country.
Because, Arnab, can I make a point?
Go on.
Because the moment he leaves the country, the chapter is closed, because he will leave for Ukraine. He was given a 25% raise. He was given a hero's welcome after the Asian Games. You think he will be extradited for this crime? Absolutely not. I mean, the moment he leaves this country, his problem is sorted out. The government should absolutely seize his passport. What is he talking about?
So why is the government not doing that? Why is the government not doing that?
The government should. Precisely, that is the clamor we should raise. You were saying, why didn't we know? Everybody knew. Ashwini Nachappa keeps telling me about this for the last 3 years. Bandara Rao keeps talking about it. All of these, Adil Sumariwala keeps talking about these things in the press. All of us knew. The fact is, for so long, these things have been swept under the cover by the people in power, whether they are politicians, in collusion.
My question to Dr. Chandran.
The Sports Ministry. The fact is, it's a systemic failure. Dr. Chandran, he's been at the helm of affairs for so long. Did he not know? Absolutely, he knew.
Did you know, Dr. Chandran?
In a private meeting.
1 minute, Boria. Let's ask Dr. Chandran. Let's not speak for him tonight. Dr. Chandran, did you know about this going on?
Yes, I was very much aware it was going on, and it has been reported. There are medications which have been confiscated and handed over to authorities. It has all been done. But I can also assure you that what has happened now, it is intentional doping, and all these stories about food supplement doesn't hold any weight anywhere. But my only worry is that there are athletes who have taken multiple steroids. Somebody has taken a cocktail of 3 steroids, some have taken 2 steroids. And steroids have very serious side effects on the body, and nobody is talking about that aspect. Let all these athletes who have been victims of this doping and taking these deadly anabolic steroids, at least be given some medical help to them to find out whether they have suffered from the serious side effect of these drugs. Let the medical examination, let the doctors examine them, find out, at least do an liver function studies to see whether liver is all right. And nobody cares about the health of the athletes. We all debate on the issues involved in who is responsible, who is not responsible, fine. But as a doctor, I would request everybody to concentrate on this aspect also and save them if they have suffered from a serious side effect of any of these drugs.
I completely agree with you.
It is intentional doping, no doubt about that.
Mr. Chandran, I agree with you. But at the same time, one has to find out who was behind it. That's one point where I humbly disagree with you. I have to find out why that coach is going out of India tonight. We have to find out what happened when did these athletes go to Ukraine?
Yes,
no, they went to Ukraine.
I can also tell that the coaches are integral. Doping is not an individual effort, it's a team effort, and coaches are an integral part of doping.
I take your point, but tell me, Vandana, did these people go to Ukraine for testing?
I heard not
one
for
of our viewers has
testing,
said.
not for testing, but
did they go to Ukraine for training?
that's what they're.
Or are coaches flown in from
they
Ukraine
did.
from training? Has there been a physical change? Dr. Chandran says pre and post the training of the Ukrainian coach.